Hello guys, welcome to our new webinar, our bi-weekly webinar again. We have Joe today with us. Hello, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Alex? What's up, everybody? It's been too
Hey,
long.
what's up?
I was missing you guys.
I see we have a couple regular people here, Nick Whaley and Paul Wickenfield. Hey guys, welcome. Nick says we missed you too.
I know that Alex has it handled without me, which has been nice. But still, miss coming here and chatting with you guys and getting being able to hype Alex up and share all of the work that he's been doing on the platform. I miss that. So glad to be here today.
Cool. All right, so I'll get this thing started then. I have, as the usual, I have prepared a few items that we should go through today. First item is we have been receiving some new feature requests lately, some pretty cool ones. First one is fully unhide unused tabs on the dashboard. So any page tabs that are not being used in the plan to be fully hidden on the menu, not just grayed out. And Dave here is talking about the items that are being disabled in a plan. Like for example, in this business, I have grid tracker and the users disabled, and it's showing a message that I do not have access, and I should contact my account manager, which in this case would be the agency account. I think for this, what we could do is, let me go to the agency account. Have an idea for this. So in the manage plan section, when you edit the plan, we have the sections that are being enabled or disabled, and then we could add a toggle to either gray out or hide the sections. I think that should be it.
What's the use case for graying out, Alex, in your mind?
The reason I did it like this was that the business could see it, hey, and then contact the agency, hey, I'm not sure why I can access this section. Could you enable it for me? And then the agency could say, oh yeah, sure, we could move you to another plan for an extra $10 a month or something like that, and then you could have it enabled. It's like letting the business know it's there, but it's disabled for them because they're not on the right plan. Or if you think that it's not needed, we could just hide it and don't add the setting here.
I
That's
like
fine
it.
too.
I think it's cool as an upgrade path. I think probably though we could just have an option to toggle on or off how you want to handle items that or sections that you don't show. Right? Like, do you want to show it and gray it out, or do you want to hide it completely?
Right, exactly.
Then the user can decide like, hey, I want to show them the things that they're missing as an ascension plan so that they come and they ask me and they want to upgrade and get access to that, or just no, I don't want to. I think if
Right.
we added that as a setting in each plan, that would probably give flexibility. I do understand why you built it the way that you did, and I like that personally as an ascension, as a way to get ascension.
Okay, cool. Let me add a note in here.
What's everybody think about that? Do you guys like that? So you guys have flexibility on that? Like if you turn off a feature, being able to gray it out and show that it's gone. So maybe people, your contacts will contact you and ask you if you want to upgrade, or just having the ability to, just hide it, and being able to toggle those. Let us know.
I see Nick responded and he said, that makes sense to me, an upsell opportunity.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I think it should go right in here after the sections.
Yep, I agree, Alex.
Okay, let me move on to the next item. Different field for company name in agency settings. As Stripe invoices are showing the company name as it is set in the agency settings, and the brand name I use for the my WL reputation platform is not my company name. It would help to have a separate company name field that will send this info to Stripe. So basically, Dan contacted me also on the chat and asked how he could change the company name for the invoices, and I just redirected him to this setting, and he said that wouldn't work for him because this he wouldn't want to change it all over the app. He would just want to change it for the invoices only. And the thing is, for him, it's showing. This is an example of his invoice. It's showing the agency name here, but for his billing, he was saying his accountant does not accept this, and he needs to add his other company name in here. And I was thinking for that we just add another field in here, invoice company name, or maybe something similar. Not sure. And that would just go into the agency's Stripe invoices.
I gotcha. So it's ReviewGrower billing agencies and being able to bill to a different company, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when you hit the profile in the top right of ReviewGrower, isn't there like a profile section and we got invoices and stuff related to that here, billing?
We just have the billing, but oh, you're saying we could put it in here?
Yeah.
The setting?
Yep. Yep. I think in the billing settings would make the most sense.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right.
So you got manage billing, cancel my account, and you got their current plan basically. So we could bring in their agency name from that previous screen, and then have an option to overwrite that, right, and put a different bill to name.
Okay. And for that, maybe add a settings button at the top right, or just put it on the page
I think
directly.
put it right there. Yeah.
Right there on the page. Okay. All right. Let me add some notes here. Yeah, I think this is pretty straightforward.
I know in other countries that besides the United States, that is important. The bill to name and what that says. Like in the US, invoices don't really matter so much if you're paying via a credit card, right? Like we don't have to track those and report those. But overseas, we get requests similar to this in other businesses. So I do know that is important.
Yeah, it's actually the case in Romania. Invoices are very important here. Okay. Moving on to the next item. Text back feature. Dan says, I have clients asking if we have inbound SMS review request features like text back from GetterUp. Do you have the ability for a person to text a keyword to a phone number to start the process, or to take a picture of a QR code to start the process, or even to leave a review after the QR code is scanned? I actually was not aware of this feature, so I looked it up and I found this article from GetterUp, and I think this is pretty cool. Let me scroll down to what makes sense. Okay, so here it is. You can configure, you can enable a text back feature, and then add a phone number from your Twilio account, and then you can add some keywords. So when someone texts that keyword or a message containing that keyword, it would send them a link back. So like in this case, someone texted in feedback, and they get a message back: "Hi, we love your feedback. Click on the link below," and then they can directly leave a feedback or a review publicly.
What's this feature called in general, everybody? Do you guys know? Like, it's like an opt-in code. Like when they're like text this phrase to this phone number. What's that terminology called? Does anybody know? Like an opt-in, text opt-in? I think that this feature is really cool. And this goes right along with some of the features that we've been putting on the roadmap and we've been thinking about as well, for like kind of long term adding more value than just reputation, right? So if we're already texting businesses, or if we're already texting businesses contacts, what else can we do with those contacts and with those phone numbers to make the most of that contact and the return on investment that they get using the platform? So I think that this makes perfect sense. Alex, I definitely think that we should do something with it. I guess my only concern, and it's not a bad concern, it's just like we want to do this in a broader sense than just this use case.
Okay.
So we'd want to do it so that people can opt in, or people can text a word or a phrase, to a phone number, and we can set out automatic replies like this. But that there's more control over what's happening than and more use cases than just, here's the link to leave us a review.
Right, so we can make this some kind of campaigns. You could create a campaign and then say when someone texts these keywords, reply with this. And then when you say reply with this, you can customize that message and also include a link to the review funnel or not. You could send them somewhere else or just say anything else.
Sure. Yeah. So have you shared much about what you've been working on in terms of new features with SMS or inbox with everybody?
No, but I can do that now.
So I think it's related, right? Like, so everybody understands, contextually why we're saying what we're saying. And this isn't big news. Some of you guys have heard hints of this, but why don't we talk, Alex, at least at a very high level, of what we've agreed to and are either working on or are planning on working on, like stuff that we've committed to, that would be really related to this.
Yeah, so I think one item that is related to this is the SMS inbox that it's already shipped live. So now you have this inbox where you can hit new chat and then contact one of your contacts in the system, and then you can text them on SMS. And then when they reply back, you will see all the messages in here. So let me send an example.
So this is just exciting stuff, right, guys? Like we're definitely getting outside of reviews and reputation now, which is like really, really exciting. Like we've, in my opinion, matched almost everybody's feature set and then some for reputation platforms. And now, we're able to start looking at other really cool use cases that can really compound the impact that we're making for businesses, from grid rank tracker now to inbox, just for example.
Yeah, and I think the text back feature would be somehow related to this. But you could also see the messages that the customers send. When they send them, you can also see them in here and see what the progress was on that chat. Also, we will have something else built in. It's work in progress. It should be done this week. That it's also related to this. We will have a new type of widget that will be embeddable on your website, and it would bring up a little chat widget to the bottom or right or left, and customers will be able to add their phone number in the message, and that will also go in here into the inbox, and then you can reply directly from here to them, and you can keep the conversation back and forth in here. And
yeah, so basically predictive kind of live chat, if you will. We want to hit people when they land on the site, right? Try to get them to engage with us and put in their phone number so that we can try to help our customers convert the prospects that they are getting to their website. We know that that's always a problem for our customer base, right? So you'll be able to configure the widget, put in your preferences of how you want it to act, and when a person puts in their information that yes, they want to chat, right, that ultimately, or they want to be contacted, it's going to go into this centralized inbox. So your chat messages will go in here, as well as also in here will be any of the text backs to the phone number that you're using for outreach for reviews. Anybody like this? I can't see the chat.
So Antoine Daniel says keyword opt-in. Yeah, that's pretty much what TextBack is. Nick says, very cool. Do we have video testimonials in the roadmap plan? Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
No. No, we've talked about it a couple of times. Ultimately, we think that it's kind of a tool of its own kind, right? Like if we talk about our core use case for ReviewGrower of helping local businesses get reviews, right? Like the use case is to put those reviews on the top local business directories and local review sites, right? To help them get ranking, help them get social proof, to help them get more phone calls, and to help them get more business, and then to embed those on the website to get higher conversion rates. Video testimonials, I feel like, is a very different beast. Some of the review platforms out there tried to do video testimonials, but they really look like, to be honest, they look like shit. The user experience is really bad. And what most people are doing, if they are doing it, is they're putting them in they put it in the review request as just another, like, one of the directory sites. So you send out the SMS, you send out the review request, they click on that link, right? They give the thumbs up, they give the thumbs down, and then you're taken to, where would you like to leave us a review, or which review site you want to use. And they're just putting in like video right there. And then when you click that, then like you got to share access with your camera. There's like then no prompts about what you want or anything. And then like when you go to use those reviews, the embeds look really garbage. Like they're not nice. So I'm unsold that we could do a good job executing that feature for you guys and that it would have a lot of impact, right? Like surely we could build it, like the actual tech, but when I see how bad everybody has butchered it that has added that as a feature in their reputation platform, I'm not sure how we can do a better job, right? And so until we have that clarity and we know that it'll be a game changer for you guys, it is something that we know that you guys have requested, but it's something like we don't want to do a bad job of executing because then you guys won't use it and it'll just sit on the shelf anyway. I hope that makes sense. And you realize that's like a very sincere answer as well.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So back to this text box feature, I want to do it. I think though that we need to hold on it. I don't think it's mission critical, and we have some other SMS stuff that needs to get out the door first, so we can make sure that we integrate with it. You know, I guess to let the cat out of the bag a little bit more, guys, we're going to work on running like campaigns and broadcasts to phone numbers that you guys have in the system. So right now we have like review request campaigns. I want you guys to be able to have more types of campaigns that have SMS and that have email and are for different use cases, right? How about a reactivation campaign, right? How about a cross-sell or an upsell campaign? How about a special or a deal of the month campaign? You know, we're actively working on kind of the SMS and email and the messaging part. And this is, for me, an obvious no-brainer. I just want to make sure that we have like broadcast done, that we have a couple of the other pieces in place so that we don't push this live prematurely and then have to make a bunch of edits so that it fits in with the other tech that we're building. We do have the QR code part of it though, Alex. So they can do that. But yeah, we don't have the text opt-in yet. But yes, we agree, and we'll be working on getting the underlying technology ready so that we can add that.
Right, yeah, we have the QR code to open the contact form. That's for adding a contact to the system, actually. I'm not sure we also built it in the review funnel.
Well, that would probably be something really easy that we could do if we don't have that yet, is in the review funnel. You know, be able to grab a link. You can grab a link. Oh yeah, in the top right, it is there. QR code. I thought so.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I actually added it or not. It was I did a while ago.
Yeah, I thought we did.
It's here. Cool. Okay. Should I go on?
Yeah, man. Don't let me hold up the call.
No worries. Allow client to iFrame ReviewGrower into their CRM environment. This is the simplest possible integration that costs nothing and requires an absolute minimum amount of coding that anybody can do. If clients' ReviewGrower accounts could be iframed with an unsearchable URL that requires no login, it could be made to look like it is part of a CRM as an add-on. I know John also contacted me on the chat about this, and he sent me this example link. It's a direct link that doesn't require a login, and it just looks like a dashboard, and you can browse around and see some stats and some information. And what I think he means by this is actually having a way to get a URL from ReviewGrower that shows everything, but maybe not everything. Like not the settings, not any of the security stuff, but just shows the dashboard and all the stats we can show.
So those are all reports. So like we do this in local recon, right? Basically, is the best example of this. So we have an SEO audit or report that we have a URL for, right? We have a review or a reputation one as well. And peek behind the curtain a little bit. We have a GMB or a Google My Business one in progress. Like tech-wise, we've been working on it, and then also the UI is getting really close to being done. So I'd expect, I don't know, sometime in January probably for that to come out. So I guess what I would want to know is from the user is which reports, right, is he looking for to have a URL for? And we might already like probably have them, like the SEO report, the review report. We might just need to like surface those links or show them better in local recon for him.
Or maybe have a way to build a page that looks like this with icons on the left to show multiple reports at once.
Yeah, that's coming down the road. So like once we get the GMB audit done, then we're gonna let people create their own reports. So when you create your own report, you'll be able to say, I want to do an SEO report, or I want to do a GMB report, or I want to do a reputation report, or I want to do all of them. Okay, and then I want to do all of them. What are all the sections that you guys include? And then like you guys will be able to pick and choose, don't include this section, don't include that one, choose this one. So you'll have more customization. And in that, you'd probably be able to have something more like this, that had multiple sections or categories or multiple reports in one. But we're a little ways away from that realistically. You know, January probably, I would estimate. I can't commit to it because you guys see we have a lot of stuff that we're working on right now for you guys and getting out. But I would suspect probably January the GMB audit will be done. Once that's done, then we'll be able to start working on like the combining of the reports and that sophistication. So probably February or March would be my guess.
That sounds cool to me.
But in the pipeline, great feedback. I guess some of this might be doable for the user in the short run, I guess was my only thought, versus having to wait until kind of mid to end of Q1.
Right. Randy Grabler says, these things sound good, Joe. Awesome.
Alex is busting it for you guys. I hope you guys see that. Platform looks very different than when you guys first joined, huh? Yeah.
It really does. I have two more items on the list here. Next one is a form that helps customers write a review that tells a story. I think we already have something for this, but let me continue. Create form that helps customer write a review. Use prompts as examples on what to write. The reason I chose Business X, they had great reviews online. Then when all questions are answered, they're combined together, and then the customer can copy and click review site where they want to publish review and paste once they get to the review site. So what I was thinking about this is the survey that we built in not too long ago in the review funnel. You now have the option to enable in the leave a review process, you can disable or enable the survey. And then when you edit that, you can add as many questions as you want. And when that is enabled, going to the review funnel, firstly, it's gonna ask the customer a few messages, like who did you talk to, were you happy or not? Everything here is customizable. And then additional comments. These are my comments. And then if they're sad about it, if they weren't happy, then their comments are forwarded at the format. so they don't have to retype it. Or again, if they, let me refresh, after they answer the survey and add their comments and they're happy, before going to the review sites, they can click copy your text, and then they can click the review sites to paste their answer, so they don't have to retype it again. So I think it's pretty much what it's pretty much related to this. The only difference is that it doesn't combine all the questions together. It only copies the message that is added at the end.
I read this different, Alex.
Okay.
I interpreted this different. So the way I interpreted this was, if you open back up the review funnel where you left off. So let's say that they didn't go through the survey. They just said thumbs up, thumbs down, right? That before they went to the review site to leave the review, it would help them generate a review that was maybe impactful, right? So like an impactful review, we want to talk about our service, why they chose us, how good of a job we did, and if they would refer us to a friend, right?
Okay.
And they want the review to consist of that, right? So then, like, once the review was written, then they could copy it and then click on Yelp or Google or wherever they want, right? And then when they go to leave a review, right, they got it in their clipboard and they can paste. So I have seen one platform that does this, but it was being white labeled, and I don't know what platform actually does it. Does anybody know? So I think the response here should be, we understand that this could be impactful, right, to helping users write better reviews. Like, do you have any use cases, or do you have an example that we can see of somebody in the industry doing this? If we do, modeling it wouldn't be very difficult. If we got to go to the drawing board from scratch to get it done, it will be more difficult.
Right.
Anybody seen that before? I know that some of them, like the one I saw, like had a couple prompts for the user to type in, and then also like recommended semantic like keywords or related keywords. So if it was a roofing business, it would give them 3 or 4 potential services or related words to add, and not like they were keyword loading the review, but just that there was a more in-depth review about why the person bought, how they found the business, if they would recommend them, what they had them do. And so it was a better review than 5 stars, great job, right? Like that was what they were doing, was talking about, let's not just get reviews, let's get really good reviews. So I think that would be cool if we could find out who that was, and we could build a model to do something similar.
Okay, so I'll just put this under review for now, so we know to do the research and hopefully find out who does this, and then we'll see how we can build it in so that it's really helpful. Okay, I have my last item. reply to Google. Oh wait, this is already under review. Oh, sorry about that. No, it's my mistake. This was actually like a bug that I put under review in here, and I need to go back to it. Yep, I opened this by mistake. Sorry, guys.
Gotcha.
So
No worries.
yeah, so that's it. That's all that I have prepared for today.
Perfect. Great stuff. And I'm super excited if you guys can't tell about the direction. You know, we set out a bunch of very lofty, I would say kind of crazy goals for like Q3 and Q4. And it's awesome to see that like we've been a little behind the eight ball on rolling them out, but actually like we're on track by the end of the year to get them all out the door. Even though they were lofty and probably a little aggressive, and so I'm super excited to get these into your guys' hands and for you guys to be able to help your clients extract value from ReviewGrower and your business. So super excited and really looking forward to next year. I think like we're on the cusp here of doing some really awesome things together as a community. So we appreciate your guys' business and trust, and we appreciate you guys showing up here today and giving us feedback, giving us thoughts, and helping shape the future of ReviewGrower and our little industry here together. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. That's well said, Joe.
And we will see y'all next time. All right. Have a great week. Have a great holiday, everybody, no matter what you celebrate. Take some time, enjoy your family. And if there's anything we can do for you, you know where to find us. See you, Alex. Thanks, brother.
See you, brother. Bye, guys. See you next time.